hi chat, hi gamers, hi soup, hi Songton. I gotta figure out a way to to say hello, but hello, good morning. Let's get some music going right now. Is that too loud? Is that too loud? Too quiet? You can't hear anything. Just kidding. You still can't hear anything. Hold on. Sorry, this is something I should have tested before starting. How's that? Is that good? Okay, I'm gonna say it's good. Well, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time zone it is for you. Hello, and welcome back to JijiTiger. Yeah, as stated at on the title, we're doing some art fight prep today. My desk is covered in cat hair. Yeah, I'm so glad. I am so glad that debut is finally done, because that means that I can start working on art fight prep, because I've been really putting it off. So I did do some work today, putting together a couple of character references, but I want to clean them up a little bit, and I also have a few more characters that I want to work on. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. But yeah. Yeah. Honestly, there's no reason to just like hang out here, so let's just get right into it, I guess. Let me just like stretch really quickly. I did before stream, but I want to do it again just in case, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretching is so important, artists. Also, if you can hear my fan, I am so sorry. It is so hot today where I am, and I have low heat tolerance. Let us switch over to this. Yeah. Yeah, I have low heat tolerance because of my medications that I'm on. Whoops! What did I do? I don't know what button I hit. Hopefully that didn't... Guys, if there's technical difficulties, please don't be afraid to tell me, because my mods are not here right now. So... Yeah. Alright. So, let me just do like a quick rundown of the characters that I have. Okay, because the ones that I'm working on today, they're for a webcomic that I really want to start working on soon. Just like a little slice of life kind of thing. This is Shay. She is like the big sister of the group, and she's super chill. This is like a new outfit for her, giving her camo pants, and I think I like it so far. The purple plaid on top, I think it's fun. And then this is Tyler. I haven't finished him yet, but he is a former K-pop trainee who decided he didn't want to do it, so he came home, and now he's back in their tiny little town in western Pennsylvania, and he's working at his mom's restaurant. And then I have this character, and I have this character, who I'll get to eventually, but I want to finish Tyler first. Just because I'm almost done with him. I think for art fight, I'm gonna leave them really, like, messy so that I can get through them. What is this one? That is his pant legs. Right, I gotta color in his shoesies. What is this? This is his shirt? Yes. Okay. So I will put this under here. This is an older picture I drew of him. That's not the right... Hello? Why is it... What? Oh my god, my cat stepped on my keyboard before stream. Did he mess this up somehow? How did he do that? Oh my goodness. Not that. This. Also, my cats are about to start wrestling, so sorry if you're probably gonna hear that on stream. I apologize. Sweet babies. I can't believe Kimchi. So I have two cats. There's Potato and there's Kimchi. I don't think I brought that up during the last stream during debut. It just kind of slipped my mind. But Kimchi is just over a year old. Or I guess a little longer than that now, because she was born in April of last year. And then Potato is 5 years old. He just turned 5 on the 21st. And boy, do they like to play. They love a good wrestling. And it looks like that's what they're gonna start doing, so I apologize if you hear, like, chaos happening in the background. That is what is happening. Oh! Like that. I don't know if you heard that. I don't know if the mic picked up on that. Ah. I did put together a different streaming playlist for today, but I don't know if I want to do it. Because as much as I love it, it is like all like copyrighted music, so I'm like, do I want this? Okay. Oh, now it's working. Why wasn't it working? Okay. That's fine. We don't need to worry about it. Let's put this on top of this. But still under that. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Those little shoozy woozies we're getting. Let's get these colored in. That's this stuff. And then is this over top of his shirt? No, it is not. Okay. So I want this to also be the color of his little... This is a kind of symbol for his K-pop group that he was a trainee of. Yep, I had more to say about that and it escaped my mind. It is like super hot here today. And it's going to be this whole week and I'm like super dreading it. I have an air conditioner that I need to get installed. But like, the only reason I haven't installed it yet is because it's really heavy and I am weak. And also because I'm gonna have to like lock my cats in the bathroom while I do it because I don't want them to escape through the window, you know? And I know they're not gonna be happy with that. But it's gotta be done. Although, if this fan isn't picking up on the microphone very much, maybe I'll keep it. I mean, I'm gonna keep it regardless, I think, but like... Or like, keep it even if I have... the air conditioner. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Whoops, you're not Tyler. You're Tyler. How's that look? Oh, I like him. This is my boy, my son. I also have to color that in though, too. Do I have the second reference? I do not... Oh. But I have this. Perfect. This is a really messy sketch, so I hope that people get the idea that, like, the bun that he's got his hair up in is, like, one of those ones that's, like, it's only held up by the pencil. Like, you know how, like, people have, like, that really cool technique? I'm so descriptive, aren't I? I'm so good at describing things. It's one of my Greatest strengths. Okay, if I'm leaving this... Whoa! What did I do? How did I do that? What? I don't know what I did. That was weird. Oh. Yeah, let's give him eye highlights. Oh, and cannot forget his little earrings. Yeah, let's put them on this layer. Oh no! The pencil too! Okay. Everything's fine. Everything is great. Everything's fantastic. Alright, I think that's Tyler. Ready to go for art fight. Okay, let me think. Am I satisfied with this? Am I satisfied enough with this that I'm willing to put it on the internet? Because I only have today and tomorrow to work on this, and I think it gets the point across of Tyler. Just like this gets the point across of Shay, although I did want to fix her face shape a little bit. Because I'm not sure how satisfied I am with that. Let's do this. Turn off that. Put this on a different layer. Right. Because her face is supposed to be, like, tall. So if I do, like... this. Oh! Oh, everything's okay. Everything's fine. Now, is that too big of a difference? No, I think that's fine. Let us mute... not this one. Let's erase this part. Is it? It's hard to tell. I guess I would need to do this side too, then. Whoops, not you. You. And I guess doing it like this. Yeah. Yeah. That looks a little better. Arcane! Oh my goodness, hello! Hi! How are you? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long. I'm doing fantastic. How are you? Wow. I'm so happy to see you. I hope life has been treating you well recently. Alright, this kind of looks more squared off than tall. But I think that's just kind of the limitations of this style, perhaps? Unless I do this. Been a while, but yeah, you're good? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Ah, fantastic. I am working on some art fight prep today, as you can see. So I'm just, making some silly little characters. That's the wrong layer. How does that look? Whoops! Wrong layer. Maybe if I do this. Give her a little bit of a teak. Missed your debut. Happened while I was hanging out with your sis. Oh, the story was so sweet. Thank you. I actually, when I wrote that, I was like, I wrote it in like one sitting. And like over the course of like an hour, and my hand hurt so bad afterwards, but I was like, that was worth it because I got it all down. So I'm glad that you liked it. And also, no worries about missing debut. There are plenty of streams afterwards. Plenty of streams in the future. Because I do plan on doing this regularly again, as you can see. Alright, how does that look? I think this looks better. I hope you had fun with your sister, though. It's always a good time when... Hello? Ah. When you, get to have some quality time with someone you love. What layer am I on? This one. Okay. Now, why won't this erase? This must be on this layer. Perfection. Oh yeah, that does remind me. You guys hang out with her? Oh! A monthly meetup? That's so nice. I am so glad you have that. That is delightful. But you bringing that up did remind me that I did want to bring up, I posted this on the Discord, but I want to talk about it here too, that, I know that I not apologized. I know that I talked a lot about religion last stream, especially at like the very end, and I like sang that little song. Did I change anything? Is this like just the same thing? It's different enough, I don't care. I know that like I did talk about religion a lot. I want to be super clear again that when I'm talking about religion, I am not trying to convert anybody, and I want to be like super clear on that. And I also apologize for the little song because I know that that was like a lot. So we're not going to be doing the song anymore. I will maybe find a different little song to sing. Maybe not. But yeah, my religion is my religion, and I'm not trying to push that onto anybody else. So I just want to be like super clear on that. And I might get info dumpy about it sometimes, just because like I'm very passionate about my personal practice, but like it's never in a way of like convert or go to hell kind of a thing. It's just like I just have so much to say and I can't shut up. It brought you Bear in the Big Blue House vibes? Oh my goodness. I'm so glad. I love Bear in the Big Blue House. Isn't it? It's such a cute song though, isn't it? That's the song that we sing at the end of my church service on Sundays. And I was just like, it's so adorable. Like, I think without the music, it does have like different vibes for sure. That's the eyeball. What? Oh, here it is. But yeah, it's such a super cute song. But I will find a different song to sing. Realistically, if I sing any other song, it's probably gonna be It's You I Like again from Mr. Rogers, which I know was my ending song before. So I think it's appropriate, again, that it'll be an ending song now if I do it again. Religious notes aside, it's sweet. Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah, and I also, part of it, why I felt bad about it was because I did not explain it well at all. I didn't mean it as like a prayer. I was just like, I meant it as like, kind of like a well wishes from me to you kind of a thing. But I'm glad that you understood, at least, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to scare anybody away. Because I want Songjan to be, and Soup to be a place to like heal and like be comfortable and feel safe. So I apologize if that was alienating towards anybody. It was not the intention, but I understand that that could be the effect. So yeah, I just wanted to address that really quickly. And also say, again, there is a good chance that I will info dump about Bible stuff, because I've been studying the Bible very thoroughly. Like, I have like a weekly, it's like a oh, what is it called? A list of like chapters of the Bible to read every day so that you can like get through it by the end of the year. And I've been doing that like not every day, but like, because you're supposed to, it's like a total of like 5 chapters. And every time I do it, I only end up getting 1 chapter done because I deep dive into it so deeply. Like, I will go into like the original Hebrew or Greek and like look up the definitions of the words. And I have like 2 separate books that are like supposed to be like guides for when you're like studying the Bible. And like Genesis chapter 2, I wrote 4 pages. Because I've just been learning so much, and it's so fun to learn about like the origins of the Bible and like how it was originally translated and everything. So there's a good chance that I will continue to info dump about it just because it's like something I'm focusing on a lot. Hello, babies. Oh yeah, also, learning is cool. It is. I have rediscovered how much I love learning recently. I didn't bring this up during debut, but I have commands for my cats. If you want to learn about them. I have 2 cats now. I guess I don't think I've streamed since getting Kimchi. I think they are wrestling a little bit right now. Yeah. So I think Shay is pretty much done. I do like this outfit for her. I think it's fitting. Yeah, it like fits her vibes better, I think. Because she is like a tomboy. Kimchi may have popped up in the last one. It's possible. I don't remember when the last time I streamed was. 10 months ago, it looks like. Yeah, so that would have been August. So yeah, I would have had her by then. Well, that's good. I'm glad you know that she exists. She's a little cutie. She's the gentlest, sweetest little girl. She's actually... I don't want to say this too loud, but she's getting spayed a week from today. And I'm really excited because she's not going to be standing at my apartment door screaming and, like, bothering my neighbors. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. And Potato's not going to try to do untoward things to her anymore. So I'm so excited. I'm very stressed about it because, like, Kimchi has a tendency to eat yarn. And even though I haven't done my crochet business in a long time, she is, like, I still have yarn everywhere. So she's, like, she wants to eat it all the time. So she's not allowed to eat after 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna have to, like, clean up all of my yarn so that she doesn't eat the yarn before she goes in. And I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Part of me is like, maybe I should stay up the entire night and just keep an eye on her. But I don't think that's not healthy for me. Alright. So I think we've got Tyler. We've got Shay. Let's work on Caleb. Whoops. So I don't have, like, a proper design for Caleb. So these characters are based off of my, like, Pokemon Sard stories. Tyler is based off of Ash. Shay is based off of Turner. And Caleb is based off of Troy. Consume yarn. Isn't that such a cute picture of her? I love that picture so much. Yeah, it's her favorite thing to do. Every time I clean out the litter box, and I feel like a bad cat dad for not having cleaned it up before this, but like every time I clean out the litter box, there's poop with yarn in it. And I'm like, Kimchi. And I don't know when she does it, but I don't have like a place to put all of the yarn that I have because I have so much and I don't know what to do with it and I don't want to get rid of it because I'm like, I don't know if I'm never going to go back to my crocheting again or not. I don't know. Let me pull up a couple more pictures of Troy to get like a good idea of him because I do want to like kind of redesign him a little bit, like the way that I did with Shay. I love this little song. Can you hear the music okay, by the way? Is it like an okay volume? Part of the reason I really want to do these guys for Art Fight is because, like, I mentioned earlier, but I want to do, like, little comics with them. Torties, Callies, and the likes are mischievous sausages? Yes, they are. My mom's Bella always was, and Pumpkin will actively munch foil to get at food. Potato loves chewing on plastic. I have a bag of tortillas that I have left. Like, I leave it on the couch because, I know if I let him chew on that one, he hopefully won't chew on the others. Music is good. Good. I'm super glad. Alright, let me remember. I had an idea of how I wanted all of their noses to be. I think I wanted his to be like a little bit hooked. Hopefully that looks okay. Oh, maybe for him I can give him like these crescent eyebrows. Because Shay has like normal eyebrows. Or thin eyebrows. And Tyler's eyebrows are like opposite, the way that Ash Ketchum's are. So maybe Caleb can have like these like clip, please. Thank you. Yeah. I think I'm trying to remember what Caleb's last name is in the revamp. Because I know I kind of wanted to make him like a little bit Jewish coded, or like coming from like a descendant, like his family, his like grandparents or something were Jewish, and then like his parents aren't or something. Didn't know you did it. Only joined last year. Oh yeah, this is gonna be technically I did it in 2024, but I had like an actual not full-time job, but mostly full-time job then, so I didn't get a lot done. But this year I decided I was gonna do it, and I've been like, I haven't been prepping as much as I wanted to because I've had, you know, debut to worry about. But now that debut is done, I'm super excited to get back to like start actually working. Right, I wanted Caleb to have. I don't think droopy eyes is the word. I don't remember if saying somebody has droopy eyes is offensive or not, and I apologize if it is. Somebody please. Hello? What are you up to? They are such little babies. I do want him to always look tired, too, because he's in college. So maybe I'll give him little eye bags like this, along with the double eyelid. Also, Arcane, I hope it's okay if I'm like bringing this up on stream, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for continuing to subscribe all of this time. That seriously meant when I saw that you were still subscribed, I was like, there is no way. I am so grateful for your support, seriously. Like I did not expect to see that when I logged back onto Twitch. So like I just wanted to say a quick thank you so much for that. It's really appreciated. I've been lazy with it this year. A couple new characters have gone in, but I'm procrastinating fierce. Yeah, I feel that. What's your username, by the way, if you're comfortable sharing? And it's okay if not. Hold on. Never knew what happened, but had a feeling you'd come back when you're ready. And you know what? You were right. I'm super glad. Yeah, because I was worried whenever I... Oh, shit! Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that was you. Hi. Oh my goodness, that makes so much sense. I'm gonna follow you on Artfight real quick. Hi. There you are. Oh. Team Mystery. Okay. I'll have to look at your characters. You and I'll have to message you after this. Send you a whisper. Oh, your characters are so cute. I love your art style. Delightful, delightful. Intriguing. Yeah, of course. I lost what I was saying. Miss Qerqcreative. Hold on. Let me look again. Miss Qerqcreative. Ooh, I love her skin tone. Judiciary Choir. Oh, your designs are so cool. Wow. Yeah, I will definitely have to. Oh, two conjoined beings. Interesting. Okay, hold on. I will look at this after stream because I am interested. Ad break coming up, by the way. Although, are you still subscribed? Because that might not matter to you, and that's okay. I don't remember. What was I saying? I think I was gonna say something about, something about you knowing that I was gonna come back eventually. I just have to remember what it was. I'm glad that you had that trust. Because there was like a part of me that always wanted to come back to streaming. But I guess I just didn't like know when or how. I was definitely really nervous on Friday night. I was like awake. Not awake the entire night, but like I warned my mods and like the people in my Discord. I was like, hey, just so you know. Or like I was like, who wants to take bets on if I'm gonna have a panic attack tonight? And like not because like because I've done streaming before, obviously. So like I wasn't like super deeply concerned. But I just know my nervous system is not. Can you hear the bird in the background? Potato? What are you doing? Oh, get it. Oh yeah, you show that bird who's boss. Oh, yeah. Oh, I tear it to shreds. He's such a good hunter. Thought it was my head. No, it's mine. My good old sweet little potato man. Huh. I was gonna say something deeply meaningful about you having trusted me that I would come back. It has skipped my mind, but just know that the thought was there. Okay, hold on. Pointing inwards is not the way I wanted to go, so I will point it outwards. Nope. Words are very hard sometimes. Oh, you know what? You haven't been on the Discord. So you don't know, but I got put on ADHD medication finally. And I think that was a huge part of why I was able to get back into streaming. I got diagnosed at the end of May. And I've been on it for about a month, and it has legitimately been, like, life-changing. I am, like, it's like I can actually, like, focus and function. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's, like, it's also, like, amazing because I'm, like, I feel like I'm, like, my 10-year-old self again before I had people telling me to, like, shut up and everything. Or before I, like, internalized that. This hair is not doing what I wanted to do. But yeah. So happy for you. Thank you. Me too. Yeah, it's like, it's like all of my social anxiety. I don't know if it was social anxiety anymore or if it was just that, like, ADHD, like, I couldn't function. Like, the executive dysfunction just, like, wasn't there. But now I've been, like, I've been going to church weekly, and I've been, like, talking to people. I've been reaching out. I have plans to go to a city this weekend with people that I haven't seen in person in, like, a year. And I'm, like, I'm really nervous about it, but I'm also, like, I want to do this. And I'm excited for it. I did warn the guy who's, like, in charge of it. Not, like, in charge, but, like, planning it. I did warn him. I'm like, hey, just so you know, there is a chance that I might back out last second because I'm feeling anxious about this just because it's, like, out of my comfort zone. And he was like, I'll bring you some Xanax if you want. And I was like, no, thank you. But I appreciate the gesture. I do have my own anxiety medication. But I was like, that's very sweet of you. Yeah, and, like, I went to, like, so, like, male father figures, terrifying. Or not father figures, but, like, male figures of authority are terrifying to me. But, like, last Wednesday, I went and, like, hung out with my pastor for a while. And we talked for, like, an hour, and it was amazing. Sounds like a sweet group. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. We're gonna go see a play, which is starring another one of our friends. And that also might be a little bit why I'm nervous, because I had a bit of a crush on him once upon a time, so I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited, and I hope that I'm not so anxious about it that I back out. Because I do want to go. Okay. Pointing out. right. His forehead is a little bigger than I was hoping it would be, but that's fine. I'm not worried about it. Pah! Fruit fly! Get out of here. Were you... I'm trying to remember, and I apologize if this is like doxing in any sort of way. Do you live in like the UK? Is that, or like Europe area? Is that something that I remember correctly? Let me look up. Hold on. I'm going to bring you down to my main screen, and I'm gonna look up some Pinterest outfit ideas. College. Yeah, UK. How were you with the heat wave last week? I heard that it was like real rough. Not doxing you good. Okay, I just like, I know that like some people are like don't even want people to know the country that they live in, so I'm like, I was a little, yeah, you know what I mean? Pinterest. It went molten, but you survived. I'm super glad. Yeah, I heard it was like real rough. The office has AC for the most of the week, but sleeping sucked. Yeah, that's when I have like heat is like a panic a anxiety trigger for me. So like we're gonna be in like the 90s this week in my neck of the woods. And like I think I'm gonna be okay, but I'm like, boy, this is gonna be a rough one. 40 degrees Celsius. Ah. That is too many. It's just too many. Okay, I think I've got some ideas. Yeah, I know that like 90 in Fahrenheit is like 32-ish, I think. To give that a perspective. Hold on, I'm pulling up Twitch on my phone so that I can look at. That's too hot too, yeah. Especially because like I live similar to like the UK. We are not like I'm like further north, and we're not like super prepped. Our buildings aren't super prepped for like heat like that. I think like ours are a little bit more prepped, but yeah, a couple of the medications that I'm on make me like more susceptible to like heat exhaustion and all that, so I'm like, I have to be careful, please. About like how I handle the heat and stuff. So I'm glad that you can't hear the fan that I have blowing on me, and you can't see the ice pack that I have laying on my lap. Okay. We build to keep in heat because the winter is cold and summer's meant to be comfy. Yep. And it sucks that the temperatures are changing like this. But here we are, having to deal with such things. Yeah, truly. Heat stroke ain't no joke. Part of the reason I quit my coffee shop job was because, that building was, like, all brick, and they just, like, did not care that it was, like, dangerously hot, and I was not the only person on medications that have, towards medications that make us more susceptible to heat. So, like, I was like, they just, like, were not taking it seriously. So I was like, you know what? I'm out. and then, like, I quit pretty soon after that. Okay, let me pick an arm. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Because I realized that sounds weird when you don't know what I'm looking at. I have, like, pieces. I guess this one would work. Kind of. That's too big. Shrink that down a bit. That's also facing the wrong way. Let's get rid of that. It's their loss. Thank you. Yeah, it's like a puzzle. Like, I bought 2 separate bases from base packs from both this artist and a second artist, and then I have like puzzle bases too. So it's just like arms and legs and stuff. So technically that does get around the art fight base rules. Which I know that they're being a lot more lenient about that this year, thankfully. Let's see if this one will work. I want one that's a little more bent. Maybe this one. Are these exactly the same? I think these are exactly the same. Why? Okay. That's fine. I paid like $3 for these. It's not the end of the world if they have mistakes. Maybe this one will work. I just feel like it— oops, wrong button. I feel like it's too bent. Almost. Yeah, that's too bent. Heard about that. Something about a rule which would have put 3D poser tool into question. They did, yeah. It also wasn't a new rule. It was just something that people noticed recently and were like, hey, what do you mean by that? Hold on. And then it caused like a big stink. Rightfully so, I think. Because I also was upset about that. I was like, but this is the only way I've been able to draw for the last several months. Okay, you know what? Let's try this. Let me just... I'm gonna try my hand at drawing it myself. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that didn't realize that it wasn't, like, new. There, and then it's like his hand is in his little pocket. Maybe I'll bring this up, too. I'm doing this... Oh no, this is on the right layer, never mind. Yeah. And then I can avoid drawing a hand, too. Yeah, because I feel like there's, like... I know that, like, bases are, like, kind of frowned upon in a way, because it's, like... Like, the way that I've seen a lot of artists justify using bases as, like, professional artists, they're like, well, like, you have to start somewhere. You have to learn somewhere. And I'm like, I agree with that, but I'm also, like... There are people who are disabled, like, and it's like the only way that they're able to pockets are godsend. Yes, they are. But like it's like the only way some people are like able to actually get stuff done, like myself. Which I think now that I'm like doing better with my medication, I think now I'd be able to handle it more. Like if I chose to not use bases, but like it's such an executive function thing. Like if not drawing the base pose is what gets me to do art, I'm gonna not do the base pose. I don't know if I'm making like sense with this, but like that's how I feel about it. I'm like, bases are essential to some people and not just for learning. But I also see their perspective too, that like you shouldn't be relying on them if you're a professional artist. Or if you're like trying to be a good artist, but like I don't think using bases makes you a bad artist, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Person still needs to put in effort to make it exactly. Yeah, it's not doing nothing. It's just it's a stepping stone. It's help. Right, let me do this. He's very, I'm giving him very the vibes of preppy college boy. Our fight's more fun. It is for fun, yeah. That's why I was like, why? Why are they not allowed? I don't understand. And it's like, I kind of get it. Someone explained it to me that it's like because like the moderators would have no way of like moderating it, I guess, keeping up with it. But yeah, it is like for fun. So yeah. This is not how shoes work, but we're rolling with it because this is not, it does not have to be perfect, it just has to be done. It's okay if it's not perfect. It's just gotta be done. I guess he doesn't need to have like fancy shoes. Still feels like a stretch to me. If it helps people get into the hobby, more power. Yeah. I wonder too if it's just like there's a difference between like using a base like I'm using it and doing what I did when I was a kid, which is like like I would literally just draw like a line here and like draw the hair, and then I would just like paste the like the colors on. And like I put in like zero effort into it, basically. So like I wonder if it's like something to do with that, like they're trying to avoid that. But also, yeah, it is for fun. So like I do think also too, there is like the points aspect of it. Like how do you, because like I guess that the points are supposed to be like based on how much effort you put into it. So like how do you determine that in, yeah, avoiding tracing in the points. Yeah. I think at one point I was considering giving Caleb like facial hair, but I don't remember now. Surely that was just out of toggle for did you use a base? Yeah. Let's turn that off. Oh, I love him. I think he turned out very nice. Let's do that real quick. Let me see if I can I think I have drawn Caleb before, but like it was like physical drawings. Full pages. Did I start? Oh, yes, I did. I don't think I've ever drawn Caleb. Oh my goodness. At least not on this computer. Icons. Nope. Silly comics. Nope, this is the Pokemon version. Cruise 2024? Perhaps in 2024? Nope. Alright, I think this is the first time I'm drawing Caleb on here. That's fine. Oh my goodness, it's already 2 o'clock? We've been going for a whole hour. How did that happen? Let's bring you back up here to my other monitor. And I can close the stream on my phone and save some battery. I think it's time to take a little break. What do you think? And then we can come back in like 5 minutes-ish and do some coloring in, and then we can do maybe the final character. Does that sound good? Just get up and stretch just a little bit. I'm going to pause this music. And I think instead of having the music, I want to have us listen to some rain. Let me just find a rain audio. Oh, YouTube is so slow to load right now. Buddy, please. Sigourney, you can do this. Come on, girl. Come on. You got this. Okay, there we go. All right. Should be playing. The music is going to start, but I'm going to mute it. Oh. That was loud in my ears. There we go. Okay, so let's take like a 5-minute break. Get up, stretch, go to the bathroom, get some water, get a snack, all that good stuff. I will see you in about 5 minutes. Hello? Welcome back. Hello? Alright, let's... what screen was I on this one? Okay. Let us turn this off. And we will mute. Close this. Turn the tunes back on. I have a notification. Oh! Oh, lovely. The streamer that I wanted to raid on Saturday, she wasn't live, but she is today. So, yay. She's going to be live today, so perfect. We can raid her. Hello! Sorry, I crunched right into the mic. How was your break? Let me put my glove back on. Last night, I painted my nails because I've been biting them like nobody's business lately. But like I painted them like blood red, and like every time I look at my nails out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, what happened? It's fine. It's just nail polish, my guy. You're good. Alright. Let us do some coloring in. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this skin tone for him. Because, like, I changed Shay's skin tone. And I'm probably gonna change Marty's, too. Just make him, like, slightly more tan, maybe? Hello? Oh, I haven't saved this! Oh no, I need to save this! Ref. Let's make sure this is in the right folder. Comic. There we go. Perfect. Perfection. Stretch and trying to get into CSP. I've seen people struggling with it today. I don't know if it's like a nationwide thing. It's not the word I'm trying to use, but you know what I mean. I don't know if it's like an all-around clip studio thing or if it's just like people just keep having trouble with it. I guess I will decide later if I like this skin tone for him or not. I think it's fine, but we'll see. Panic! Maybe if I did like this. Yeah, I think I like that one more. Just color this whole thing in. Perfection. Assumed it was just me. I mean, I don't know, because it's like, the other person, the streamer, I was watching Pearl Poltergeist this morning, and she was having trouble with it too. So it could be a you thing and just like coincidental that you guys are both having trouble with it. But I don't know. I just don't know. I think I like this hair color for him. I guess we'll see again. Yeah, I like that. That's sandy blonde hair. Your messages are lagging? Oh, no worries. Technology? Technology. It can be a lot sometimes. I had more to say, and then it just didn't come. Oh, most of your trouble is headspace? That's fair. That is fair. I love my medication for ADHD because, like, I'm just, like, able to just go and just start. And I don't have to, like, sit there and, like, beat myself up trying to make myself do it. Both a friend and a royal pain. Absolutely. I actually, yesterday, I did a thing where I had my phone off the entire day, and I didn't touch any technology except for my Kindle. And it was really nice. I went out with a friend to get coffee after church, and we just, like, hung out for, like, an hour, and it was so nice. And then when I came home, I did a little bit of Bible study, and then I read an entire book in one sitting. Yeah, and then I wrote a letter to the person who wrote the book, which I want to send today, maybe, or tomorrow, I don't know. But it was nice to just, like, unplug and not have the temptation to look at social media and all that. It was fun. I quite enjoyed it, and I recommend it. Just, like, every once in a while, take it a day to just don't touch it. Okay, now I have to pick colors for this. I know I want his pants to be khaki, which I think his hair is the perfect color for khaki, so this could be slightly problematic. This works. What book are you reading? I read a book called What Would Fred Do by Dr. Todd Cole, I think his name is. It was like, it was written by a man. It came out, like, just this year. It was written by a man who was friends with Mr. Rogers. And, like, they, like, exchanged letters and stuff. And he's also, like, he was an elementary school teacher. So, like, they, like, really connected over that. And it was just, like, a really sweet, a very good book. Because, when it comes to, like, streaming, I'm very much trying to embody Mr. Rogers. I think I mentioned that during debut, too. So, like, I've been, like, reading about him a lot, like, as much as I can. And especially, so, like, it was really nice. It was a very good book. And my favorite part was that, like, at the end, he wrote, like, a list of, like, 20 books about Mr. Rogers for further reading, and I was like, yes! So I have a good reading list now. Which I don't know if you know Mr. Rogers, because I know he was a very, like, mostly American. Not mostly American, but, like, there's not a lot of people outside of the US that know him very well. Ooh. Oh no, that's correct. So I don't know how much you know about him. But he is my hero, and I love him dearly. I live like, not to dox myself, but like I live like kind of near the Pittsburgh area-ish. So like I'm like, Mom, can we, for my birthday, go to the Fred Rogers Museum exhibit in Latrobe, Pennsylvania? Because it's like a free museum. So like for my birthday. So I'm like, hopefully I will be able to go to that. But I'm also like dreading if she says yes, because it's like, I know I'm gonna cry. So I'm like, I don't want to cry in front of my mom. I'm not very familiar with Mr. Rogers, but I've seen a few bits, so I get the vibes. Yeah, he is amazing. Like, one of the best kids TV show hosts ever of all time. It went on for like 30 years, his show. So like, he like literally was teaching like generations of kids. And then their kids. But I was in like that one little tiny sweet spot between Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, the show, ended in 2001. And then they have like a spin-off called Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, which is like a cartoon for like little kids. And I was in like that sweet spot of like I think like 10-ish, 15 years between those two. So like I didn't really watch him as a kid, but like when I like rediscovered him as an adult, I'm like, you're everything I've ever wanted. Oh my gosh. Just so much healing and love. He's just a delightful man. And you learn so much from watching him, even as an adult. "30 years is a long time." Yeah, right? It started... Okay, so technically Mr. Rogers, there were like 3 kind of versions before, or there were like 2 before Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. There was a show that he did not appear on, like, his face, in like the 60s, the earlier 60s, I think, which was called The Children's Corner, but that was where a lot of the puppets from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood came from. And then there was Mr. Rogers, one word. And then there was Mr. Rogers, 2 words. And then there was Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, which started in 1968. And that was... And the first episode of that is what everyone is like, that's the start of the show! And it's like, okay, but there was stuff before that, too. Feels very Steve from Blue's Clues. Yeah! Actually, I'm pretty sure Steve has mentioned that, like, he kind of tries to embody Mr. Rogers. And, like, I know, like, he's mentioned before that, like, Mr. Rogers kind of ruined being a kid's TV show host because he was such a good person, both on and off screen. And he was known for that. So Steve was like, now I have to be, like, perfect off screen. And I don't know how to do that. But yeah, Mr. Rogers was, like, such an influence in the United States that, like, when things like the Challenger explosion happened, he did, like, a small broadcast to address the nation and, like, address the kids specifically. And then 9/11 happened after, like, just a few months after the show ended, but he came back to, like, talk to the kids about it and be like, this is, like, really scary, like, I understand, but look for the helpers, look for the people who are going to help, and, like, all that kind of stuff. He's just, he was really good because he wasn't afraid to talk about the scary things in life, like death. One of the most iconic episodes of the show is called Death of a Goldfish, because one of his fish died, and he buries it, and he, like, talks about death, like, head on. And he has, like, weeks of the show where he would talk about things like divorce, and, it's all escaping me. I know that there was a week about war, but it's, like, really hard to find now because after the episode aired, he really regretted that he did that week, so, like, it's kind of been scrubbed from the internet. Others might say phenotype. I think so. Let me look up that word really quickly, because I don't think I know it. as well as I think I do. Phenotype. The observable physical or biochemical characteristics of an organism. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, he was just such a really good person, genuinely through and through. And I'm like, that's what I want to be. I want to be, like, a place where you can feel safe and healing and stuff like that. Oh, I should give him white shoes. Give Caleb white shoes. I feel like that's a very... Maybe I'm just thinking about my cousin, but, like, it feels like a very college prep boy thing to do. To be, like, really obsessed with, like, your shoes. Man, okay, now my clip is giving me problems. Please? Thank you. It's not white enough. Oh, there's a lot of jokes I want to make about that phrase that I just said, but we are holding it in. We are holding it in. We are holding it in. Just make them pure white all around. This might be like a little bit too blue to read as white. Clip, come on. I think Clip just doesn't like my art tablet sometimes, and it just decides like, no, we're not gonna pick up on the sensitivity. It's like, why? Like genuine nice people on and off screen, yeah, truly. He was really like remarkable too, because like he would like go out of his way to like find people and talk to them. I'm like, ugh. I don't know. There's a documentary called Won't You Be My Neighbor? And then there's a movie about him starring Tom Hanks. And I think that those both really like capture Mr. Rogers pretty well. I mean, there's a lot of movies and stuff about him, I think. Yeah, I don't think I like this. Didn't grow up with him, but hearing how you talk about him makes me wish I had. I know, me too, actually. Because like I said, I was like in the like generation between, so I didn't grow up with him. But yeah, genuinely just such a good person. All he wanted was for the children to feel loved and know that they are loved. He always ended the episodes with, hold on, I can do this. Because I watch it like almost every night when I go to sleep. You made today a very special day. You know how just by being you, there's only one person like you in the whole entire world, and you can be loved exactly as you are. And it's like, oh, thank you, Mr. Rogers. National icon for the United States, at least. And it's like, it does kind of blow my mind that like there are people who don't know him, that like he wasn't known outside of the US, but like it makes sense because he was it was on like public broadcasting system. It's like it wasn't on cable or anything. So like who else would see it other than the Americans, right? But like anytime people like discover him, like there's like videos of people like from other countries discovering Mr. Rogers for the first time, and they always cry because they're like, oh, he's so nice. And I'm like, that's my hero. So sweet. Yeah, I love him dearly. Oh, I forgot to color in his eyebrows. Let's do that real quick. Eyebrows are important. I'll have to look up a full up one of these days. Well, boy, do I have great news for you. They just launched a YouTube channel recently. And there are a handful of, like, the most iconic episodes are on there right now. Hello? So you have many a good opportunity to watch them. I think Death of the Goldfish is one of the ones that is up. But also, like, the episode where they go to the crayon factory, because that was another thing he did, was, like, he would show, like, segments of, like, the factories, and, like, how they make things, to, like, I don't know, like, pull back the curtain so that, like, kids understand how things are made. I know that the episode where they go to the crayon factory is up. The one where he meets with Coco the gorilla. This is just off the top of my head. I know that for Father's Day, they posted one about dads. But I haven't watched it yet. Oh, I like him. Ugh. I put way too much pressure on my hand whenever I'm coloring things in, though. I gotta learn to not do that. That's really cool. Which one? The art or Mr. Rogers? Or both. Very easily could be both. I gotta give my hand a minute to rest. Actually, I kind of want to look up the Mr. Rogers YouTube channel now to see what is up there. Man, if only I hadn't have closed that YouTube tab. Oh, it's not loading. Oh, there we are. It's my first in my subscriptions because it knows. Oh, yeah, they did one where, they posted the one where he meets with Eric Carle, who wrote The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Oh, the episode where he met with Bill Nye. Oh, yeah, and then the visit with Officer Clemens, which is, like, probably the most well-known episode. I saw in the news today there's a group showing kids in school how to take apart broken toys. That's so cool! Oh my gosh, that is delightful. That is going to be so important for those kids to learn. That's so exciting to learn about. Art and Mr. Rogers with the factory thing, yeah. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah. Yeah, the episode with Officer Clemens is, like, probably one of the most iconic or well-known episodes, I guess, because it was, like, the second year, or, like, it was still, like, the first or second year that the show was on the air, and, like, it was, like, right at the peak of, like, the civil rights movement and stuff, and, like, it was when people were, like racists were, like, dumping chemicals into water because black people were swimming in them. And, like, all that horrible stuff with, like, segregation and everything. So Mr. Rogers had a character named Officer Clemens who was a black police officer, and Mr. Rogers was in his yard and, like, soaking his feet in a little pool, and then he had Officer Clemens come over and put his feet in the pool with him, and they were, like, sharing the pool, which was, like, a huge civil rights statement at that time, but he wasn't afraid to do it, and he did it in such a subtle way. Just really cool stuff. He was very good at being, like, subtle but strong in his beliefs. and explain them in a kid-friendly way. Yeah. Okay, so we've got Caleb. We've got Shay. We've got Tyler. We have one left. But I think my art fight card is not going to have enough room for that. So let me pull up the art fight card because I haven't done that yet. Unsupported file. What? What do you mean? What? It's a PNG though. Why wouldn't it be allowed? What? Took me a bit to realize what you meant. Oh, right. Because, yeah, I forget that, like, this is the most American thing I'm gonna say, but, like, I forget that other people don't learn American history. But, like, it makes sense. Because why would you learn our history when you have your own? Import. Okay, let's try it this way. Why? Let me in. Hold on, maybe I can find it on... Art fight comedy card lit. Official art fight assets. Copy. Edit. Paste. Perfect. There we go. Maybe not perfect, but like perfect. It's enough for me. I do. What? Hello? Who? Okay. I'll just crop it out. It's fine. He was trying to load oddly. Yeah, what happened there? I guess that might be a universal problem then. Hello? Interesting. Okay. Maybe I should do this in Canva, actually, but we're already here, so... It's too late. Okay, so we're going to import an image. Okay, well, we'll do this one first because I know what I'm doing with... Put you down here. Shrink you down some. Now we import a Jiji. I really hope that there are at least a couple people who draw Jiji. Just because I know I'm the one who designed him, but I love his design. Let me find a good one. I guess this works. Oh! Big brother is watching. Jiji, Shuji. I also need to have import one from oh, you know what? Maybe I should just do an emote. Nico, hello, hello. How are you today? I hope you're doing fantastically. I hope you're having a good day. We'll do this one. I like this one. Welcome on in. Just kidding. That's not gonna work. Can't remember how I fixed it. Just sort of started behaving like the 5th try. Weird. You're at work but wanted to pop in? No worries. I hope you're having a good day at work, and I hope you don't get into trouble by popping me up. But I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. I guess this will work. This art fight banner is in the way. Why did they design it like that? Maybe that's why a bunch of people have been doing their own. Oh, ads coming up, just a heads up. Apologies, but they are a necessary evil. What? Did I do that? Was that here? Hello? Okay. Okay. Oh, I guess that if I want to do this, I should export these. I also am not going to post this card today or tonight or before I upload these characters. Because I don't want people to be like, oh, I love that character, and then they're not existent on my art fight page yet. Super lagged but noted on Gigi. I don't know what that means. Or I don't know what that's referring to, I guess is better way to say that. The encroach on the avatar spot. Yeah, like, that's like half the... Who designed this? I just want to talk. Import. Let's go to OBS comic. Shay. Oh my lord! Girly, you're so big. Shrink you down quite a bit. Whoops, you should be down here. Do I... Let me look at my other characters, actually, because I don't remember who all I have up. Gigi, Shuji... Ooh, that's right, Soledad. Do I want to take out Shay? Actually, maybe I shouldn't do this part now of the characters because I do have a couple others that I want to do. So I'm gonna actually delete Shay off of this. Because Shay has gotten a few art fight attacks the last year that I did this. Oh, we're not doing this again, are we? Oh, why are we doing this again? Oh! 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 I don't know what I did. Where's my dropper? There it is. See if this will write very well. How does that look from far away? Let's try the green. See, I bet the green will stick out a little bit more. Ooh, no. The contrast is not there. There we go. Right. Not being on the art fight card doesn't mean they won't be drawable. Right. But it would be like people's first impression is going to be the characters that are on the cards. And not that I don't want people to draw Shay. I love Shay very much. My brain. But if I'm adding new characters, I want them to be people's first impression, I guess. I want them to be like new characters that they see first, I guess. Alright. Please. Oh. You'll accept that, but not... Okay. Friendly fire. I do not do mass attacks. Oh, is this where that I do came from? That is so funny. This, I do. I bet you that they did this one after they did the mystery one, because this looks like Team Mystery. Font color. That's very funny. I wonder if they know. Okay, who am I gonna attack? Let me think about this. Because I know I want to do my friends, but I also don't want to make it seem like I'm only gonna attack my friends. I have a Discord notification. Who are you people? This song is so cute. Which one is this one? Dear Summer. Very cute. I didn't want to bump my older characters for new ones, so I ended up with a couple sharing a spot. That is totally fine. Yeah, I mean, you do you. It's your art fight. And it's your characters, so obviously you're gonna... you're gonna have preferences, right? Like, I know I bumped down a couple of my characters this year, because I had my characters for the web novel that I used to write, or that I was, like, kind of trying to write, which I do want to go back to eventually, but not right now. But one of the two characters that I got up, one of them got 2 attacks, and then the other one didn't, so I have the first one bumped down further, and I have Soledad as, like, a medium priority, because I would love art of her, too. Alright, who do I attack? Who do I plan to attack? Cute characters. Cute designs, I guess. Let me make this thinner for this, actually. Cute designs. Let me look at my bookmarks. Oh, thank you for the follow on Art Fight. Where do I get to my bookmarks? There they are. Cute designs. I could put innocent characters. Whoops, it would help if my... Okay, I'll put something else smaller before cute designs. Thank you for following first. Of course. I've been really social about Art Fight this year. I've been like following a bunch of people, and I'm like, I hope that I have a lot of fun with it this year. Cute designs. Friends and inspirations. Innocent characters. Ooh. Let's try that again. Characters. Friends and inspiration. Cute designs, friends and inspirations, innocent characters. I'm trying to find like the common threads between the characters that I have bookmarked. I mean, I guess I do have a couple of these on here, but I feel like this also falls under innocent characters. Yeah, I feel like that just falls too much under innocent characters, though. I don't know. I can leave it at this for now and come back to it later. Let me save this before I forget. Let's go to Art 2020, 2026. Art Fight. Art Fight. Card. That way I don't forget to save. Please save. Sigourney, please, I know you're chugging along. Thank you, ma'am. I love how there's a whole category for worm. I didn't notice that before now. I mean, okay, does Gigi count as anthro? No, I don't feel like Gigi counts as anthro. Because I feel like anthro is more like Winnie the Pooh characters instead of feral. And instead of like humans with animal ears. Okay, so we've got that done. Let's close you. We can close you. Alright, let's do Marty real quick. I'm also gonna have to redesign his clothing. great you're on comedy, been seeing a lot of tragedy team. That is so funny because I feel like half of the people that I've followed are team comedy. And I'm like, I have to like specifically go into who I'm following to look up like who is not on team comedy that I can attack. Like, so many people. At least out of the ones that I've followed. By the way, if you're ever curious about anything that I'm writing and like the characters, if you look for the character with freckles, that's usually a self, like the character that I use to reflect myself. Like 9 times out of 10. I kind of want to redesign all of him. Like his hair too. But like I like his little triangle. He's just got like super messy hair. That's cute, thank you. It wasn't intentional. I just like noticed it recently, like, huh. Tara's got freckles. Obviously Marty's got freckles because he is kind of a more direct self-insert. Because he is... The Pokemon series that I had were based on the daydreams that I would do as a kid. Like, Caleb... Like, obviously Ash is based on... Or Tyler's based off of Ash Ketchum. But Caleb is originally, and I always forget this, because it was so long ago, Caleb is technically based off of Troy Bolton from High School Musical. Which I always forget. I think that there's... I can't remember... I don't think my Magical Girl series has a character that's, like, obviously based off of me. Or that I, like, reflect myself on. But, like... Yeah. If you see a character with freckles from me, there's a good chance it's just me. How do I want to draw him? I probably shouldn't have drawn him facing this way because I'm not good at drawing characters in this direction, but I guess that's important to do. So that I can learn. Okay, outfit. What would Marty wear? High School Musical was everywhere, like the end of primary school, start of secondary school. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I had High School Musical pajamas when I was like... I got them for Christmas when I was like 11, I think. And there's a really cute picture of me just like beaming at the camera. Despite it all, it's still you. Truly. Truly, truly indeed. Okay. So Shay has the tomboy style. Tyler has the I'm going to work and these are the clothes that I have to wear for work style. Caleb has school style. And Marty doesn't have a, like, real life job. And my go-to has always been to draw him, like, in pajamas, but I don't know if that's what I want to draw him in. Maybe basketball shorts. Ooh. Nobody else is wearing shorts. Maybe if I learned how to draw basketball shorts. You think I wear them often enough. You would think I would know how to draw them. Basketball shorts and, like... I always give him a hoodie, and I feel like it's almost, like, cliche to give him a hoodie at this point. But, like, that's, like, his... thing. I was thinking about doing it sleeveless, but I don't think I want that. Oh my gosh, relax your hand, buddy. Relax your hand. You don't need to strangle the pen. Maybe if I adjusted my posture and didn't sit here like a shrimp. I will lose t-shirts and hoodie, but suck, I remember how to draw them. Same. Thank you, Nightbot. I shall take a sip in a minute. Ugh. Relax, buddy. Relax. Relax. It's fine. There's no rush. I love giving him, like, uneven hoodie strings. Whoops. That's fine, I guess. I also kind of want to give it a design. Ooh. Instead of giving him tennis shoes like everybody else, giving him sandals instead. I don't know how to draw toes. But that's fine, I think, for right now. Okay, drink time. Everybody, take a sip. Okay. Hoodie strings never stay the same length, truly. Alright, let's do this real quick. I feel like Marty's face... I like his face being rounder, so, like, I think that this chibi style for his face is fine. Now this is where I have a problem with, like, direct tracing, is with hands. But I feel like a lot of people do that, so I'm not... And also, like, I don't need to worry about that with the reference pictures, so I'm not, like, super worried about it right now. Alright, now we can mute this layer. Oh yeah, that's... Something about it looks funky. Is it because of this, perhaps? I know what the problem is, just kidding. It is the hoodie strings, but not... How's that? Better. I think it's good enough. Hand our menaces to draw. Truly. Who invented them? Like... Why wasn't God considering the artist when he made humanity? I'm sorry, I don't mean that. I love my hands, I really do. They are wonderful things to create with. Even if it's hard to recreate them. You know what? This hand leg is like really short. Or really long compared to the other one. Or this short leg, I guess. Alright. I want to give him... wrist? What? Did I say something about wrist instead of hand? I don't know what I said. Oh. I can't draw these things, neither can you. Whoops. Oh, maybe I should give him a t-shirt underneath the... Hello, Lily! Welcome to chat! How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming on in. Oops, let's do that. I think a piece of the back wrist is missing. Oh, did I fix it? I might have fixed it on my own. I'm a bit of... oh my goodness. Freak, pain, sad, excited, and wiggle. That's a lot of feelings! I like that. It's always, such a delight to have so many feelings. Even if they are rough to deal with sometimes. But I am doing pretty good. I am excited about Art Fight. I am definitely running out of steam though, so we will probably be wrapping up here relatively soon. But not just yet. But yeah. You can keep them if you want. No, but they're yours to not deal with. Oh. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, they're a beautiful part of you. You gotta keep them. They're yours. I have mine to deal with. I have my own to deal with. Let's give him a little extra bit there. I'm procrastinating on the real thing that I want to work on, which is giving him a little logo for his sweatshirt. My brain wants to go simple and just do like a little heart, but that doesn't, I feel like that doesn't fit. You guys can't hear it, but Sigourney, my computer, she is like getting ready to take off. Oh, ad break coming up. 4 ears? That's me. I got 4 of them to better hear you with. Maybe I should do... Because I kind of want him to be a digital artist, so like... If I gave him like an art pen. Like the one that I have. And then... I want something else to go over like this way too. No, actually, you know what? I think maybe I'll just like leave it like this for now. Have fun with ads! I think I'm just gonna leave it like this for now and I'll come back to it later. Ooh, I should save this too. 20. Marty ref. Oh, there's my mouse. I was like, where did it go? It's here. Are you gonna save? Glad that Japan didn't come with the blue lock, guys. What are those? Oh wow, that saved really quickly compared to other times. I do kind of like Marty's half and half. So maybe I'll keep that. I don't know. The soccer anime? Which one? I feel like there's a few of them. Yeah, let's do that. And then, okay, we're gonna try this, and I'll see how I feel about it afterwards. Super pale. I think all of them fit. I was worried Saitama could appear too. I still have no idea what you're talking about. I'm so sorry. I am not the most caught up on anime. There's definitely a lot of anime that I want to watch, but I'm not. Oh, the World Cup! Oh! I am also not well versed in sports. I hope it's going well, though. I hope the team that you're rooting for is winning. Brazil is winning? Is that good? Is that who you want to win? I feel like there's a lot of people who like Brazil. Let's go Brazil. Whoops. You're Brazilian? Oh my goodness. How fun. Well then yes, I shall root for Brazil then too, even though I don't. How long does the World Cup last, by the way? I was talking with my mom about this the other day, and I was like, I really thought that it was only going to be a weekend. That's why your English is bad? Oh, I didn't think your English was bad at all. I think you're doing perfectly fine with your English. Languages are really hard to learn. So, honestly, you're doing amazing. The fact that you can make sentences like this. July 19th, really? That's wild. Your English is better than my Portuguese. Yeah, your English is also better than my Korean. Guys. Sorry, I just, like... I just, like, had a moment of panic of, like, I forgot to write in my Korean journal last night. But, the other night, it took me half an hour to write one sentence in Korean. Yeah, of course. You're doing amazing. You are... I guarantee you're always doing better than you think you are. And so far, I've definitely seen your English is very, very good. Ah. Okay. Skin is down. Ah, stop putting so much pressure. Gigi, you're gonna ruin your hand, bug. Okay. Hair. Nope, that's Shay. I guess with him, I'm just gonna use these colors, too. And not, like, adjust them at all like I have with the other characters. I don't know, that's really dark, actually. Yeah, let's go for that. I guess I didn't give him any specific eyebrow shape. Like I'd wanted to. I'll fix that at a later juncture. Okay, maybe this is why... There we go. This is probably why I've been putting down so much pressure, because sometimes it does not register my pen pressure unless I'm putting the weight of like 3 encyclopedias on my hand. Very much so with the different alphabet than a Western person has normally. Yeah. You're doing good, I'm sure. Thank you. I'm very proud of myself because I have come a long way. And because like, the only reason it took me half an hour to write a sentence the other night was because I was challenging myself with a complicated sentence. And like, I'm like learning grammar and like, I'm way better now than I was at the end of April when I started this. So I am proud of myself. Your art style is pretty. It looks like something... Oh, thank you. That's actually very sweet. Thank you. Yeah, my art style has been... I mean, I'm sure this is the same with all artists, but it takes a long time... Maybe not a long time to make your own, but like, it's definitely like a journey. And I do like this art style I've gotten now. Because I know using bases helps a lot. Like, a lot. But not relying on them 100% is also good. Like, I'm glad that I have learned my own style. I'm happy with this current style. And hopefully whenever I start eventually making animatics again, and comics and stuff, it will be a style I can work quickly with. Can't even imagine learning some Eastern languages. Yeah, I think the Korean alphabet, Hangul, is actually very easy once you, like, get the hang of it. The hiragana and katakana for Japanese are, like... I tried, like, maybe, like, 4 separate times to learn Japanese, and I never could get even just one of those 2 down. But Korean is Hangul is very easy to learn. That people just born knowing what the symbols mean. Honestly, when it comes to like Mandarin, yeah. Not like literally born with it, but like if that's like the language that they started with, and like they were learning it when they were like very young and their brains were like sponges, I can't imagine learning Mandarin at my age. But there are people who do it that are really good at it. And those people have all of my respect. Because I could never. Because you live there and you'll learn eventually. Right. I also can't imagine learning English. Because it is such a Frankenstein language. So you impress me, Lily. Because language is just... English is gotta be one of the hardest languages in the world to learn. Because, like, nothing is consistent. I'm very grateful that I was born in the US solely because I started with English. Some minds are geared that way for languages, yeah. Yeah. Now, here's a thought. Do I want to give Marty the long sleeve sweater? Or do I want to keep him in the short sleeve sweater? Because I like them both. I think English is more hard to speak than properly talk and chat. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of languages like that. Because, like, speaking is... Oh, hold on. Getting an important phone call. Sorry about that, gamers. Could you hear both audios? I am so sorry. That was the vet calling about, Kimchi getting her spaying next week. Hardest part of English to me is that, as a foreigner, you learn all Englishes at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. That is a lot. The inconsistency becomes so inconsistent that it turns consistent. Interesting. Interesting. I guess I've never thought of it like that. Very interesting. Sorry, my brain is shutting down now. I think I had it that the pocket of his hoodie is flipped. And I know this was flipped. Parts of British English and American English are very different. Yes, that is true. Especially when it comes to, like, bad words. There's some words in American English that are, like, totally normal and fine. But in British English would cause a Catholic to clutch their pearls, you know? And the same way the other way around, too. And the same with, like, Australian English. And I know there's other countries that speak English, but they're escaping my brain. Yeah, cultures... Learning different languages and learning different cultures it's very it takes a lot. English is like, okay, there's parts that make sense and there's parts that don't. So say it out loud, and by hearing how it sounds, I can barely figure out it's the way I think or the way I think I may know how it is. I think I'm also confused, but only but it's not your fault. I have ADHD, and this is like around the time that my meds are like starting to wear off a little bit. So like it is not your fault if I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. I might adjust this color. There's parts that make sense and there's parts that don't. That makes sense, yeah. I'll say it out loud, and by hearing how it sounds, you can't figure it out. You can kind of figure out. I think I know what you're saying. That, like, you don't know whether it's correct until you say it out loud. Which I'm the same way when I'm writing Korean in my journal. It's like I write it down and then I'm like, that's not right. Oh yeah, aluminum and aluminium. It's like, who decided to change this? That is definitely not a dark enough. We'll do this one. Yeah, there we go. Actually, let's do this. Yes, I nailed what you were trying to say. Okay, good. Yeah, we are probably going to be wrapping up really soon. I'm really glad that today has gone how it has. Because I was definitely like nervous before stream started for some reason. I was like, oh man, I'm not ready. But this turned out really well, so thank you guys for being very kind and hanging out. Not wrapping up just yet, but soon. Okay, I know at least 50 words that follow the same rule, but it probably doesn't apply to this because it would sound weird. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's so confusing. And, like, way more complicated than it needs to be. Oh, I goofed. I forgot. Let me erase this. We'll see how this looks, and then... Yeah, that's not bad. I kind of like it. It does kind of give off Harley Quinn vibes, which is kind of the opposite of Marty, but I don't think it's bad. I'm gonna give him gray basketball shorts, just because those are my favorite basketball shorts, are gray. Maybe a little darker than that. There's a theory that aluminum discrepancy thing is rooted in an old alloy called alumite or alumina. When aluminum was found, the name was inherited in the US but altered in the UK. Interesting! That's interesting! Oh my gosh, I love learning about, like, the origins of things like that. That's really cool. I'm gonna have to look that up later. Oh. Kimchi's playing with the bird now. Are you winning? Oh my goodness. Kimchi is so little, and it's so cute when she's playing with toys because it's like, this bird toy is like as big as her head, so like her biting down on it is really cute. It's like sweet curl. That's like half your size. I don't know if I'm gonna vibe with this, but we're gonna try it out. Oh no, I vibe with that. Maybe keeping the white t-shirt underneath too. Or like giving him like a cream colored t-shirt or something. Cream might not be the color because that looks a little too similar to the skin tone. Yep. Let us do something else. Etymology is fun. Maybe we can do like a pale... Oh, wait, we should do a pale blue. Because my favorite thing about Marty and Tyler is that they wear each other's signature color. Or at least that's how I used to do. I guess Tyler doesn't really have any red on him anywhere, but I'll find some place to put some red. And then the shoes, I know I want to be black, so we'll just do this. I haven't colored his eyes in. Ooh. Oh, I just remembered I forgot to color part of Tyler's shoes, too. Do you guys like TTRPG? Remind me what the TT part of RPG is. I know... Tabletop RPG, I know. I have not tried it myself, but I think it is fascinating. Actually, since starting my ADHD medication, I haven't given it a shot, but like before, I wouldn't pay attention, or I wouldn't really watch it because like, I just didn't have the attention span for it, but maybe I should give that a try again. Because I do like the aesthetic of, TTRPG, like D&D kind of stuff. Please, clip. I'm begging you. Alright. You're trying to find some players to play some? Ooh, well, good luck. I myself don't have any time right now to do something like that. But I hope you find the best crew possible. If you join our Discord, you might be able to find some people. You're welcome to join our Discord. Here, I'll pull up the command. Discord. You have an entire universe, and I absolutely love theater and storytelling and acting. Oh my gosh. I totally understand that. You're in one with some IRL friends? Oh my gosh, that is so fun. I hope you're having a great time with it. I mean, you just said that, but yeah. Please. Thank you. Please. Cliff. Cliff. Okay, there we go. Please. There we go. There we go. No. Come on. There we go. Honestly, when Clip does this, it makes me consider doing a different art program entirely. Hey, it would help if I changed the color before I started. It would help if it would work too. But like, it would be such a pain to like relearn. Hold on. I'm having struggles. Please. Please. There we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. Let me erase this before I... Nope. I totally forgot what I was saying before this. I unfortunately think I might want to redo the eyes, because I think that eye color is a little bit too dark. Which means I have to do all of this again. It's fine. Okay. Do... brighter. There we go. Clip Y, truly. Ah! I think Clip just doesn't like my tablet. And I don't know why. I sometimes wonder if, like, a Wacom tablet would do better. But, like, I like my tablet. I like my XP pen. How does that look now? There we go. I like that color better. Then this I might also lighten up a little bit more. There we go. There's Marty. Yeehaw. Okay. Let me just check something real quick. Okay. So I think with this, we are going to wrap up stream. We got Marty done. We got Caleb done. I might work on Marty a little bit more tonight because I feel like his design's just like a little too simple. We got Caleb, we got Marty, we got Tyler, and we got Shay. So those will probably... I'll try to post them on Artfight tonight. And then tomorrow... No stream tomorrow, but I will be working on my magical curls. I think. Maybe... I really want them up for Artfight, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time. But we'll see. We'll see. You've been bugling through the same with Huon? Oh my gosh, yeah. I used to have a Huon tablet too, and... They're good tablets. But yeah, hardware, it does stick around if you let it. If you, take good care of it and stuff. But yeah. Alright, let's move to... Okay. Well, like I said, I think this is where I'm going to wrap up stream today. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out. Seriously, I really appreciate you. Both the two of you in chat, Arcane and Lily, and also anybody who's been lurking. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and I hope you had a good lurk. I hope that if you had me out of the background while you were working, it was productive, and I hope you got the things that you wanted to do done. I know exactly who we're going to raid today. This person is... I'm gonna give her a shout out before we go. Cozy Oak, Georgia, she is kind of a huge part of the reason why I started streaming again, because she is just so gentle and soft-spoken and sweet, and she was like, her debut in June, I kind of almost copied exactly on Saturday, I'm not gonna lie. Like, opening with the storybook and having the slides. But yeah, she's just like one of my inspirations. So I was really sad when she didn't stream on Saturday, but we can raid her today. And I am very happy about that. So, we're not going to raid just yet. No, no. Ah, can we not snooze the ad? Ah! Okay. No, I don't. What do I do? Okay, we will wait for the ad. And then I will do my like wrap up routine kind of stuff. Yeah. Which I think actually this works out because then we can just have a moment to sit in silence and reflect on today, which is something I like doing. Let me turn on some rain sounds. This is really loud in my ears still. I hope that's not too loud. Yeah. I appreciate you being here. It's been a good stream. We've had good conversations, I think. I really like talking about language and stuff. That was really fun. I'm definitely gonna have to look up the difference between aluminum and aluminium now. I'm gonna have to learn about that. What else did we talk about today? Obviously, characters. Thanks for the stream. Well, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. I also hope you have a wonderful rest of your day as well. Yeah, I think this stream went very well, and I'm very happy. Obviously I haven't been looking at the view count, but I'm not bothered if there were less viewers today than there were on Saturday, because I think which I'm only saying this as a reminder to myself, kind of not to be like a roundabout way of like, you guys need to promote me more. It's just like, just genuinely, I don't mind it having less viewers than I did before because it was good conversation and I got work done and I appreciate every single one of you and I think that is very special. It means a lot that you guys would choose to spend some time with me and hang out and just watch me draw and have conversation. So I'm very, very grateful for you guys. If I had the money to gift a bunch of subs, I would do it, but alas. One day soon. One day soon. I do plan on doing art commissions pretty soon, so hopefully I'll have money to do that in the future. Are we back from ads? Are we free from ads? Okay, if we're free from ads, I'm going to sing a little song while we... Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Raid message. Here comes Jeezy's Forest. Actually, hold on. Maybe... Let me write a different one, since we are going to be raiding Georgia. Okay, hold on, let me think. Because I want it to be personalized and cute. From the tiger to the mouse. Thank you for being you. Strawberry. Okay. Whoops. Alright, this is going to be a raid message. From the tiger to the mouse, thank you for being you. Alright. I'm trying to remember what all I'm supposed to do at the end of streams. If you're interested in joining the Discord, it's here. If you want my socials, I don't have a social command anymore. This guy? Yeah, there's my blue sky if you're interested in following me there. I don't have a Twitter anymore. Obviously this is my Twitch. I don't think there's anything else for me to say. But now it is time for me to sing a little song. I'm sorry I'm dragging this out. Listen, I'm from the Midwest. We have to do the Midwest goodbye of saying goodbye 3 times before we actually say goodbye. That's how it works here. The American Midwest. The United States Midwest, I should specify. Okay. Hello! Oh my goodness! Kimchi brought us a toy, you guys. Did you bring us your lamb chop? I'm sorry about the microphone. Do you want to play fetch? All right. Sweet girl. All right. What a happy surprise. Okay. I'm gonna do / raid. The oak. No! Oh my goodness, I can't raid her. Oh, that's okay. Let's just all just quietly go over then. And we don't need to say anything either. We can just say nothing and just go over there. Oh, I see, because she's streaming with someone. Okay. I'm so sorry I'm dragging this out. Okay. Okay. A little song. I didn't think about what I was going to say before singing a little song. What do I say? Yeah. Thank you for hanging out, and when we are done here, when I'm done with my little song, we will just go over. Quietly do a little silent raid. Alright. It's you I like, not the things you wear, not the way you do your hair, but it's you I like, the way you are right now, way down deep inside you, not the things that hide you, not your languages, they're just beside you. But it's you I like, every part of you, your skin, your eyes, your feelings, whether old or new. I hope that you'll remember, even when you're feeling blue, that it's you I like, it's you yourself. It's you. It's you I like. Alright, quiet raid to Cozy Oak. Quiet raid. Thank you for being here. Hi, Zufio. Bye, Zufio. Thank you guys for being here. I love you exactly as you are, just as you are right at this exact moment. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you on Wednesday for more art. Bye!